I have to be honest, people are going to say this is tough, but I don't like Alderweireld. I think Alderweireld is just average. I've said it how many times? I've just seen a chance. He's had a chance, he got through, did nothing. And we've only got Richarlison on the bench. Now, what does that say to you? Now, I think Aston Villa are soaking up the pressure. This is what worries me at the moment. Where is Xavi Simons at the moment? I said it was cut. I said they were soaking up the pressure of Aston Villa, and something was going to happen. I think we're still going to win this game. 2-1 Aston Villa scored. I'm trying to find out who scored. I think it's number 10. I don't know what's going on with the subs at the moment. This needs to get better in attack. We've lost this game because of the attack. It's been very, very frustrating. And this is why I don't listen to YouTubers that I've been on shows with that tell me I've got the worst opinion. Well, where are you now? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video for you today, and it's game day. Tottenham versus Aston Villa at the Tottenham Hotspurs Stadium, and Tottenham, and as you see, yours truly, with the Professor of Truth and Entertainment, is back at the Tottenham Hotspurs Stadium. And today, this could be, if Tottenham win, end up Tottenham being second in the league and just below our North London rivals Arsenal. Could be a pretty pivotal day, but it's very, very early in the season. But as you've seen, there is a lot of Tottenham fans very optimistic, especially what's happened recently with our previous manager getting sacked, Ange Postecoglou. Hopefully he finds something else, another job. Sometimes these things just don't work out, even for winners. But today we've got Aston Villa. Aston Villa, who have really picked up form recent times. And for me, at the moment, this is a very tricky game. We've got a tricky period coming up. But the teams are out, and same back four, mainly Porro, Spence. Then you've got, obviously, Romero and Van de Ven in defence. He's gone with the double pivot of Bentancur and Paulinho, which has caused a lot of controversy because it's very defensive. Xavi in the centre. Then you've got Tel and got Alderweireld, and Tel up front, and then Kudos on the right and Alderweireld on the left. Obviously Vicario in goal, who's been very shaky. Watkins not playing. He's not in the starting lineup. He was injured over the international period. So we've got Malan up front. And Onana is back in the Aston Villa side, so that could be crucial in this side today. Now, this is going to be a tight game. I think it's going to be a bit of a boring game for me. This is why I was very up and down about coming to this game, I have to be honest. But it could be a pivotal game. We could see Tottenham play well. I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't think we're going to see that much great attacking football. I think we're going to see players that are still settling in. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this game. Are we going to carry on the form and get ourselves in second place in the league, or are we going to falter like we've done in previous seasons when we started very well? It'd be interesting to see, and we'll wait and see on Mr. Box Office TV, the Professor of Truth and Entertainment. So let's get straight into it and come on, you Spurs. scored. It's a good goal. Good goal. He's been pressing very well, to be fair. To be fair, very good. We'll have to see what happens. I still think there's a long way to go in this game, I've got to be honest. A very long way to go. But good start. Yeah, Tottenham scored another goal, but it was offside by Kudos. It was a good goal. Good goal, long ball over the top, and it was a good goal. We're looking good, actually, to be fair. We're pressuring them really hard, trying to attack them, which is really impressive. So, to be honest, it's a good start. We'll see how we go in the second minute and this first half, to be honest. Tottenham are still winning 1-0. I have to be honest. People are going to say this is tough, but I don't like Alderweireld. I think Alderweireld is just average. I've said it how many times? I've just seen a chance. He's had a chance. He got through, did nothing. And we've only got Richarlison on the bench. Now, what does that say to you? Honestly, I don't know where we're going with this. Now, I think Aston Villa are soaking up the pressure. This is what worries me at the moment. I think we might end up winning this game, but this sums it all up really for me at the moment. I don't know. I've got to be honest. I'm watching this now, and I'm a bit. Well, it's been the whole season frustrating. That's all I've got to say. But come on, you Spurs. Where is Xavi Simons at the moment? Kudos, cool. Good play. He's been good the whole season. Can't complain about him. Xavi Simons, though, he's already got, well, he could have got booked, and I'm not seeing enough of him. Now, I know it's the start of his debut. Yeah, I get it. But I'm watching this, and I'm still, Bentancur's playing better than him. Well, Bentancur's been okay. He had the goal, good, but too much lapsadaisy on the ball, I've got to be honest, and that's the problem with him. But yeah, that's another one as well, I've got to be honest. But yeah, good. Yeah, I'm seeing the same things, and that's what's frustrating me at the moment. I have to be honest. Come on, you Spurs. Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 1. Morgan Rogers from outside the box scoring. I said it was cut. I said there were soaking up the pressure of Aston Villa, and something was going to happen. I think we're still going to win this game because I don't think Aston Villa got enough up front, but. Someone said growing pains. I think it's growing pains right now, watching this, and it's been like this for the last whole season. Poor orange, definitely poor orange. Yeah, poor. What are you doing? Tottenham 1, Aston Villa 1 half-time in the Premier League game, and it's been one of a two half sort of game. Basically, in the first half, Tottenham had the best of exchanges in the first half, scoring from Bentancur from close range. It was a very good cross that got in, and he got into the right position. And he's actually started very well, getting into the game and really pressing very hard. I mean, then we had another chance with Kudos, who scored, but it was offside. It was a good long ball out to him, and he taken it very well, and he put it in the back of the net, getting past his man, and then shooting from close range into the bottom corner. It was a very good goal, but it was offside, and VAR corroborated with it as well. But then I looked at it and said that Aston Villa then was starting to soak up some of the pressure. And as they soaked up the pressure, they started to get more into the game. And then you saw Aston Villa had a few chances. Cash had a chance from outside the box, shot, went just wide. And then Aston Villa had their chance. Morgan Rogers goes forward, gets a shot outside the box, slips into the top corner, and it's Aston Villa 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. And then we go in, half time, equal. And this felt like it was going to that way. Now, I still think Tottenham will win this game. But you're seeing the weaknesses in the attack. Now, I'm seeing Tell being very busy, pressing, but I still don't think he's great. I think he's still not doing enough for me, being clinical enough. He's had chances. All the Bears had chances to get past his man. Now he's had a few good moments, I would say, but again, it's not good enough. And when I look at the bench, I don't really see. I mean, if Moani's on the bench, that's great. We need somebody at the moment that's going to really be more clinical up front. That's going to be show and give a little bit more potence to the attack. You see Bentancur pressing forward, and I see that, and he's doing as much as he can, but that's just not enough. Xavi Simons, I've seen him tackle, but he's not doing enough. You see now Kudus is kind of drifting out the game because they're marking him out the game, and he's the guy. You see in Poro, he's getting some good positions, getting good crosses in. He had a free kick and he could have done better with it, and he just put it in, and he put the ball into the box, and no one really went in there and tried to get their foot on it. I do think Sarr might come on. I think Sarr might be a useful player to put in the game. Also, just to note, I did say Romero's in the starting lineup. He was injured during the warm-up, so now Denso's in the team. And it's a lot of dilly-dally on the ball. It's some good moves, but some dilly-dally on the ball from Tottenham, trying to carve out attacks. And you can see the struggle from Tottenham. But we'll have to see what happens in the second half. Thomas Frank has got a lot of things to work out in the second half, and trying to rescue this game, to try and win this game and try and get us back getting us into second place in the Premier League. We'll wait and see, and we'll see what happens in the second half. So come on, you Spurs. Tottenham drawing 1-1. Bentancur had a chance, headed hit, and a good save from Martinez. And Marlon had a chance that scored from the halfway into the side netting. The shot went into the side netting and got put through. It's an equal game. I don't know how this is going to go. I still think we're going to win this game. Richarlison's just come on for Tell. Look at my face and not really excited about that. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Come on, you Spurs. Some other throw in. Long throw in here. Ooh. Away. Danzo. Yeah, Kudus. Go Kudus. Go Kudus. Go on Kudus. No, it's not really doing anything. No, it's good. Still not convinced about this attack. Kudus. I worry if Kudus is going to get tired. We're so reliant. 2-1 Aston Villa scored. I'm trying to find out who scored. I think it's number 10. I think it's the sub that's just come on. And that's just confirmed the goal. 2-1 Aston Villa. It sums up this game. Aston Villa have actually played it very well. They've managed the game better than Tottenham. I don't know what's going on with the subs at the moment.
Substitution for Spurs, replacing number 7, Johnny Simons, number 15, Lucas Bergman.
Well, Berghouse has come on, and I think Mawani's coming on.
Number 28, Wilson Alderweireld, number 39, making the Spurs debut, Randall Colin-White.
And how long has that been? Carlo O'Reilly's debut. Let's see what he do now to try and get back into this game. This is testing times right now. I'm going to see whether Frank's got the minerals. Still 2-1 Aston Villa. One is on, Bergvaul's on, and I'm hoping there's going to be a bit of a sea change, but I don't know at the moment. Aston Villa are really managing this game better at the moment now. Unai Emery looks like he's going to get a victory, and I think it just shows you this period.
Number 24, Jed Spence. Number 22, Brennan Johnson.
Brennan Johnson's just come on. Now, the only thing I have a problem with Brennan Johnson, I want him up front. I don't want him on the wing because he does nothing on the wing. He does absolutely nothing. He goes the game. So whether this is going to make a difference, I don't know, because he's not good on the wing. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, come on, you Spurs. 7 minutes to go in the game. Stop this time. 2 minutes have already gone over it. We've got a long throw to happen right now by Danzo. And yeah, I think we could get an equaliser here if we are clever, but I don't think we are doing enough at the moment. And Aston Villa look like they're going to get another goal from a counter-attack. And they're on a counter-attack right now. And it's taken away by Poro. This needs to get better in attack. We've lost this game because of the attack. Not because of Kudos, because Kudos can't have a go at him. But the others, you know my feelings. Mawani's missing a chance. I think it was Wolves and Mawani. Yeah, it's ended up, I think now time's really running out for Tottenham Hotspur, and it's ended up couldn't be Tottenham's second loss of the Premier League so far. Aston Villa winning, and yeah, that's the final whistle. And finally now Tottenham losing 2-1 to Aston Villa. Mbindia scoring the winner, which was a very good goal, we have to be honest, from straight outside the box, shooting from outside the box, right into the bottom corner of Vicario's goal. And it just summed up the game. Very disappointing. The attack lost us this game today, and I'm not including Kudos. Kudos worked hard. I worry for him because he played the whole game today, and we're so reliant on him that he's playing a lot of game time. He's having a lot of game time. He's already come out of internationals as well. So when is this guy going to get a rest? And with the other team members in attack, it just seems that, yeah, we had our chances, but we didn't take any of them. We're very much of a muchness in terms of not being clinical enough. And Aston Villa were grown into the game and ended up winning and getting that winner against Benebo. First half, brilliant. First half was, well, I wouldn't say brilliant, it was okay. Started really well. Started on the front foot, to be fair. We could have scored the second goal with Kudos after Bentancur scoring from close range in the box. But in the end, we just weren't good enough. Weren't good enough at all. And it's frustrating to watch. You can see from the vlog that I've done, it's been very, very frustrating. And this is why I don't listen to YouTubers that I've been on shows with that tell me I've got the worst opinion. Well, where are you now? I know he said Thomas Frank were going to lose games, but this game shows you we've got a tough period ahead of us, and he's got to learn from this. I think the mistake was bringing on Richarlison. Richarlison did absolutely nothing. Johnson did absolutely nothing when he came on. To be fair to Mawani, he gave us another option, gave us another dimension, trying to get wide. So that's the one thing I give credit to. But in the end, I thought, what was that? And Aston Villa just managed the game really well, to be fair to them. Managed the game really, really well, and that's why they ended up winning the game. You can't underestimate Unai Emery. And Benendia, someone that people that didn't even rate, well, see what happens. He uses the players that he's got. I thought Onana was actually quite good, to be honest with you, and it shows that the quality he's got. Coming back for Aston Villa, Wilkins holding up the ball, not doing what Richarlison does, falls on his backside. So, and I have to say, the defence actually wasn't that bad, to be honest with you. Danzo coming in for Romero, he'd made some good challenges, but it's just that attack. We're dilly down on the ball too much, taking too long with throws and stuff, and it was just getting annoying. So that just sums up us, really, and that's why we ended up losing this game, and why we're still growing roots, growing pains that we have to go through. And that's why the early start, you can't really take too much from it. So that's my vlog for today. Thomas Frank losing his second game at home. He's been lucky in the last couple of games, let's be honest here, and it's been coming. And so we move on to the next game in the Champions League against Monaco away from home. And we'll wait and see what happens there. But the fixture list and the schedule is not going to get any easier for Tottenham Hotspur. And we're going to see whether all those people that were making fun of me on YouTube, were they right? I like Thomas Frank, I want it to work out for him. But those people that were keep on going on about it, including Brian Daigle in this, because Brian Daigle's a sound guy, I don't agree with him, but he wasn't making fun of me. You know who I'm talking about. Where are you now? Where are you now? Nowhere. That's what I've got to say. But we'll wrap up this video and see you in the next video. As we always close, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy at Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on, you Spurs. And I'm out.